Uh-oh. Is that the music album reaction ambulance that's coming over? Oh no, don't take me to prison. The music album reaction ambulance? Hello people who eat rocks. It's time to put down the rocks, and watch a lovely
album reaction.
Today's album is, may God have mercy on my fucking soul. It's so bad! 01 by the Living Tombstone. This is the group's debut studio album, and, yeah, it was an interesting one. Great stream. Hope you enjoy. Let's get into this. Let's get back into it. Okay, this chorus part, I don't mind the vocals on that much. I don't like the rapping.
Another call, it's a crisis and it's all up
to me. Okay. Was it good? Certainly not. Was it bad? A little bit. It was a little bad. The rapping was rough. I'm thinking that's like a 4. It felt equally as disingenuous as the remix version. Kinda ass. Kinda ass. Alright. This is the one everybody was saying is actually good, so... we'll hear. Wait, let's listen. I'm not hearing what you guys are talking about on this track. I mean, maybe the rapping's a little bit less bad than the last track. This is so, like, Walmart brand music. The production's okay. I think the production is fine, but like it's not really doing anything interesting. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was a little better than the last one, but I'm not really feeling it, guys. It doesn't... I don't know if this is for me. Yeah, the production's just a bit too clean. You're right, Mav. Like, even though it's trying to be glitchy or electronic, it doesn't feel like it's leaning into that in the slightest. What I don't like about it is that I'm not getting, like, that feeling when you listen to an artist and you feel like you're getting their vision of what they want. Like, I don't feel like there's a human behind this. I feel like they just are making... I don't know. It's certainly not awful. Like, I'm not appalled by it. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. It's just feels rather soulless. Well, we'll go on to the next track. Oh, this is so bad. Oh god, I just can't wait to die. Wow. Okay, this is so... It's fucking annoying. I don't like it. I just wish it was fucking dead. It feels like it's mocking people with genuine struggles in life. This one's definitely the worst track so far. Probably the only track that I would say I genuinely dislike. But the other ones were just soulless. This one's like making me sad. I don't... Sal the Silly Gallo says, about it feeling like there's not a soul behind it. The band is supposed to be robots or whatever, so it could be intentional. The song is just ass, though. I mean... I don't know. I feel like you can have fun songs that, like, are from that perspective, you know? You could have, like, a really enjoyable track that is, I guess, quote-unquote soulless. Like, that one's just... Yeah. A soulless 6, read the thing? That's gotta be like one of the worst tracks I've heard in a long time. That's like a 2. I don't know. That was pretty rough. That makes the other tracks look a lot better, I will say, okay? So like, the first 2 tracks, not so bad, you know, in comparison. Yeah, Daft Punk is a really great comparison, Mav, because Daft Punk's shit is so good. It's so fun. You listen to it, you're like, this is amazing. I don't know. It's just, and it's not like trying to portray some you know, personal artistic message to you. I really didn't like the last track. The other two were fine. Okay, well let's continue. You guys are perfectly loud to enjoy this. Anyone is allowed to enjoy this. That's okay. I don't know if I will enjoy it. I always feel like it's talking down on something. Like, I don't know if anyone else gets the same vibe, but I feel like it takes me back to being in school and having really shitty teachers who just treat you like you don't have a brain. You know? Yeah, it feels a little disrespectful. Well, okay, I will say that I think that this is meant for middle school. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because that's fine. You can make music that targets, you know, younger people. But I will say that it does not feel great, like, listening and it feeling like it's talking down on me. There's nothing wrong with the Living Tombstone and this album. It's just not an enjoyable listen. Yeah, I agree. It's like Lucas said, it's trying to convey different struggles every song in the most tone-deaf and dull possible way. Yeah, well, I don't feel like it's genuine. I feel like they're just like, what's gonna be relatable? I'm gonna be relatable. I'm gonna be #relatable in this song. Not like in a fun way, in like a weird way. The last track was definitely better than, what the fuck was it called? Can't Wait? Oh god, yeah. You guys, I'm starting to hear what you guys were saying about Drunk. I do think that was probably the best track thus far. Cycle says, I still think it works sometimes. This album comes off as drunkenly thrown darts at a board and sometimes hitting the target. I mean, that's fair enough. I don't even feel like I'm able to enjoy the parts where, you know, using your analogy, the darts are, you know, landing in good spots, hitting the target. Because the worst parts just kind of make the whole experience icky. Lazy was very genuine from what I know about them popping in a stream from time to time. Well, maybe? Okay. I'll be fair that it could be genuine. It just didn't feel genuine to me. But I don't want to say that it isn't genuine. I will not claim that it is not genuine, you know? It just doesn't feel like it through the music to me personally. Let's go into Sunburn. Okay, this feels so far like the best song. Not that it's a great song, or even a good song, but Envy says, confessional and blunt songwriting about things like this can be very impactful when it isn't overproduced to hell and back. I agree. Well, I don't know, like, I think what would make the Living Tombstone good is if, okay, the lyrics, like, the messaging, it's all gonna be kinda but, like, it doesn't need to be amazing, as long as the record sounds interesting, sounds fun, is an enjoyable listen, and I just don't think it is. Okay, I will say, I literally think that I like this song a little bit more just because the rest of them are so rough. It feels like it's going on for a while, though. Yeah, that felt empty and hollow and soulless, as all the other tracks did. There weren't any elements of it that actively gave me a big ick beyond that. I wasn't overly turned off by anything in that track, which makes it one of the best ones. Bird says it's basically just Stockholm syndroming you into enjoy the ever so slightly stronger tracks. Yeah, it is. It is quite literally. Again, let me preface. Everyone, you are allowed to like the Living Tombstone. What they are doing is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And you are valid and okay in enjoying it. However, this just doesn't... It's just so... I don't like it. That was the best track yet. I think that they just have weirdly flat, but super clean production in a way that feels corporate. And nothing's hitting me. I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling any emotions. Or like, it's so empty and hollow sounding. Okay, longtime friends, here we go. This feels like the shittiest electronic remix of a Hamilton song you will have ever heard in your life. And I love Hamilton. So with that being said, this is great for this album. No, you don't have to see the flaws. Don't listen to me. Please enjoy the things you enjoy. Don't let me change your opinion. I wish that I could enjoy this the way that you have, Sal the Silly Gal. I just can't. Again, I think that it is perfectly valid and real to enjoy this. And if you do, keep enjoying it. Don't let me change your opinion. But yeah, this is not for me. The last song was one of the better ones again, and it was pretty ass. Like, everything feels so flat and hollow. Alright, 0-1, here we go. This is so bad, by the way. This track is awful. Sorry, okay. Dude, this is really ass. I'm sorry. The rap is bad. I hate the rap. I hate when he raps. It's like a parody. Okay, don't diss MCR. Okay, we love MCR here. Okay, we love MCR here. We don't badmouth MCR in this house. Okay, this is an MCR house. Not that I'm trying to compare MCR to the microphones. It's so bad! Oh, it's so bad! It's so uncomfy, I don't like it. Okay. Oof. That one was rough, guys! That one was rough. It felt like a parody. It felt like they were making fun of rap. Like, it felt like they were making a joke of rap. Like, of hip-hop music in general. Okay, Psychwill says, Animal's not bad either, but I feel the most guilty for liking this one. This one is my hugest guilty pleasure tracks. Alright. No judgment to you, Psychwill. Let's get into this. Well, like, yeah, NF and Tom McDonald are worse. I mean, Tom McDonald has the worst sounding shit I've ever heard in my whole fucking life. NF is so lame, in my opinion. Again, really whatever you enjoy, I guess. What do you mean, Newer Kendrick? Newer Kendrick is fine. I think it might be brain rot from the last song, but I'm not minding this one that much, actually. I'm kind of having a fine time with it. Okay. I feel like if I heard, like, so if I'm listening to music and I'm listening to shit that I really like and then this comes on, I'm gonna be like, what is this? Like, I do not want to hear this. Get this out of my face. But in the context of the album, I'm like, this is so pleasant to me. One of the better ones, maybe? I don't know. Let us continue, I suppose. Let's give it a listen. This is so ass. I mean, like, I don't know. This one's not very good. This one's so boring. I agree, Sal the Silly Gal. Sean Dion says, what is your favorite or less bad track in the album so far? I'm feeling like it might be Animals, but if the track Drunk came on in the position in the album that Animals did, it might have been that one. Okay. That was a pretty bad track. Like, it was insanely boring. That was probably the most boring track on the whole thing. I don't know. It's not offensive. It's almost offensively boring, though. I don't know. That was very lame. Uninteresting track. Carrying on. Chosen. Oh, this is the last one. Oh, no. I'm scared. The emotional piano. I'm literally yawning, that's horrible. Here the man says, like, most of the people who rate this album like below a 3 tend to be like those who can't understand an album being just not for them. There's decent ideas, and it's competently made and played. It's not like AGR or Melanie Martinez where it's complete train wreck with no redeeming qualities. kind of agree, but I would say, like, if you rate it below a 3, you can still just be like, I hate it. Like, you know, you can still admit that it's not for you and that it's fine for people to enjoy it and like all that stuff, and just like eat the shit out of it personally. Okay, that was pretty rough. Pretty boring. Guys, what are we thinking? What are we thinking this is? Yeah, Mav, exactly. It's fine. Mav says it's fine for it to not be for you, but it's also fine to dislike something that isn't for you. All right, we're getting in me maybe a high 3 for me. 50 from Sal the silly gal. I'm feeling a fire in the hole. To me, this is like a 2 out of 10, honestly. Psych will give it a 71. I think that if we're being honest, I give it a 6-ish. Here, the maid said, like, the album for me is like a strong 5 to light 6, so in weird terms, 56 to 64. I don't know. Can't Wait made me want to myself. So it literally was like a self-fulfilling prophecy of a track. A lot of it was okay. A lot of it was fine. I'm thinking a 39. Thank you so much for watching. It means the fucking world. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best ever. You're the bestest ever. You're the bestest ever, ever, ever. You're the bestest ever, 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 ever. Maybe even in the whole wide world ever. Bestest ever, ever. Thank you for watching. You're valued, worthwhile, and meaningful. Bye-bye.